welcome. So this is the watch log for the USA Wales game, group match one for both in the World Cup. So probably won't be that much. We just me watching the match. I might comment on. If you have any questions, yeah, put them in the comments. If you're new here, not joining the match, the watch along. Match is easily found if you want to go find it somewhere else. All that. I know there's a few other lives if people want conflict or whatever. Go to their ones. Chelio and Spice and Easy, two different channels are doing watch alongs. They're two the channels that I watch that are doing watch alongs. Yeah. So, anyone got any comments, any questions? I believe USA are 19th ranked in the world. No, USA are 16th. Wales are 19th. USA have only won 2 of the last 5. Last 3, drawn 1, I think. Wales have a similar record. So, anyone got any comments? Anyone got any questions? Pop them in the chat. Sorry if I miss them. I'll be watching here. Computers here. Yeah, I saw some of the Sweden, Netherlands, or not Senegal, Netherlands game. Wasn't great. Netherlands were lucky. The first one was a good goal. Second one was hard. Yeah. So then I watched some of the first half of the England games today. Couldn't watch the rest of it. Just didn't have the time. England didn't look great. The 15 minutes for that goalkeeper injury. Goalkeeper should have been taken off. I don't know what was taking so long. The medics, the World Cup, and the medics really need to get that needs to be investigated because that goalkeeper should have been off the pitch on a stretcher. He had a head injury. He had a concussion. I'd say should have been off the pitch. And then when he went down the second time, especially when it was the earlier game, I'm not sure what the heat was, but I'm guessing the heat was a bit more. I'm not sure how far behind these are in time wise. I'm not sure what the time difference is, whether it's 6 or 7 hours. Yeah, so that's my rant over. I'm on about 1 minute 53, 54. If you're watching it, so if there's a time delay, so it's coming up to 2 minutes gone in the match. Free kick to USA. Bit too far out, so just for a direct, I'd say. Not drinking, only on 7-Up midweek. Well, not really midweek, it's start of the week. Give my liver a break. Yeah, so that's my rant over. If anyone knows me and they want to join along or want to watch, want to be a part of it, you can message me. Also want to say big welcome back to Pondering Mark, Pondering Man, whose first proper video is on his channel. So I'm glad he's back in some form, whatever he's going to do. Really enjoy. I'm glad he's back. Glad he's okay. So there seems to be empty seats, and the anthems. Wales seem to have a good anthem. To see like there's a good crowd, but maybe they're just a bit more vocal. But compared to USA are not shy, but there looks to be a lot of empty seats. And it's a bit early to have empty. It's 3 minutes in. People should be sitting down by now. But on the right hand side where the camera pans, there looks to be empty seats. Behind the goals, both goals, Wales are playing into looks like they're all full behind one. So I'm not sure that scalpers or tickets like that did just go too expensive and they want to sell them. Like, because Wales USA should be a sellout game. Both good soccer teams. Wales first time since '56. I know it's expensive to get there. It's just before Christmas. You know, even if you're just to get by a package to go out and see one match, I'm sure it costs a lot. I know if you're a football fan and this could be your one chance to see your country playing, but yeah. So that's my rant over. If anyone has any comments, I'm working on the next interview. I have someone lined up for an interview. It's just getting a scheduling with them. May have other people. Just need to been busy enough. I haven't been well. My throat is killing me. That's why I'm not really talking. I'm just kind of sitting here. Maybe I should have shared this out earlier on. I know there's 2 other lives going on. What's people's thoughts in the World Cup so far? Have watching the matches. The opening match wasn't brilliant. So I'm watching this on ITV. I think the Irish channels have it as well. So RT. Just ITV is the first one I switched on. I was on it. So, if anyone comes in, wants a question asked or answered. Yeah, it's been fairly even so far. USA have been a little bit more on top. Wales are just feeling left out, so they're kind of defending well, kind of packing the midfield, getting back, defending. USA are not giving Wales time on the ball. How you doing, Phil? Are you watching the match, or did you watch the England match, or were you home from work? I saw the first half, and I was watching Scott Munder's channel, Blue Van Man, and Chris the Butcher. Some of their life. I was watching some of the first half. Wasn't the best match. The England match this morning. Don't know if you've seen it. This isn't great so far. Wales are kind of sitting back and defending and trying to maybe invite USA onto them. I watch later after work. No, only that that time stop for that goalkeeper injury. That was terrible. The goalkeeper should have been just taken off. Clearly had a head injury. Clearly had concussion. 15 minutes wasted on that. Like, he should have been taken off. That should have been done. That should have been a 3-4 minute. Get him on the stretcher. Get him off. Get him medically seen. There seems to be a lot of empty seats. I don't know, Phil, if you're watching this game. There seems to be a lot of empty seats in this one. I'm not sure if this is just me, but there's definitely a good few empty. I'm not sure. Oh, that could be an OG. Oh, USA are getting going here. Oh, that could have been easily. 26 inch free time in the game, and yeah, I wasn't really watching the how bad the stadiums were for the England game, but this one looks the same. There looks to be a lot of empty seats behind the Wales goal. Seems to be full of Wales fans, but yeah. How do you think England will do, Phil? Do you think they have any chance of winning or going anywhere? Looked just a bit lazy there too. That was a soft yellow card. Um, so if this is not very interesting, I'm not talking too much. Game isn't. It's very stop-starty here. Wheels are just kind of packing the defence, I think. Booting up the field from the goalkeeper. Oh. Second yellow for USA. They're going to have to be careful here. They're getting very clumsy challenges. Got no real news, nothing going on. Hopefully going to have another live organised. Not sure if it's going to be this week, probably next. There's a Christmas live which should be happening on the 3rd of December. So that should be good. Not sure what else. Don't have anything else planned. Have a homebrew meet up next week, next Saturday. So that's a long drive. That's a 2-hour drive for me. That's a long way away. So I have to get the bottles. I have to get the labels put on my bottles for that. Yeah. So that's all I've got. That was always over. Yeah. So any got any questions that are watching or viewing? No, I'm just looking at the. I'm not looking at the match. I'm looking at the stadium, see different angles, see how empty it is. Behind both goals seems to be pretty full, but the side the camera pans down, I'm sure they're going to swap seats, make people swap seats or something, because they don't want these pictures going out the whole time of empty. Yeah, so if anyone joins and has a question or wants to see anything, there's 15 minutes gone, 0-0, nothing really happening. Yeah, so again, USA are just kind of knocking it around, keeping the ball, passing it, looking for that opening. Wales are yet to, they're just defending. It's hard to see what they'll need to just hook the ball up, maybe a long ball, and then chase it and hope to get something. Get a free kick, get a corner. As I said before, I think was it Wales are 19th and I think USA are 16th ranked in the world, but I don't know what good these rankings are. They're somewhat accurate, but they're not 100%. I don't think. Yeah, that's my thoughts anyhow. But Wales seem to have a good crowd, and as I said it before, I think when the anthems were playing, Wales seemed to Wales seemed to have a good crowd. When the anthems were singing, they seemed to have a good noise. A little bit more than the USA, which is kind of surprised me. USK are not all are a good lively crowd, so I was surprised at that. Um, I'm just wondering with the 2 yellow cards that the USA are after getting out. If we got one or two more, if the referee seems happy to give the yellow cards. If they didn't score and they had to change players because of it now, or if they had to send it off. Yeah, that's only my thoughts. But so, anyone got any questions or any news? Or who's going to win the World Cup? What's your thoughts? Um, yeah. I got nothing really else to say. The game is like I'm saying that the USA are just kind of passing the ball around, and they're trying to get them holes in the USA. Um, but Wales are holding a good defense. It's kind of a flat 5-4-5-1. That's what they're kind of playing. That's what I think they're playing anyhow. But I'm never good at reading uh, kind of what formations teams are playing. Um, yeah. Um, I haven't got any questions or any thoughts on the game. Who's going to win the World Cup? Um, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone right now. It is yet to get to life. I think they had one or two chances. That's all that really has happened. Wales, I don't think have had a shot on target or even had a shot. I don't think. they're finding hard to even get out their own half. Just need a bit more movement, need something. If you can hear the sound in the back, maybe I should turn it down. I'm not sure, but I doubt we'll get any copyright anyhow for this. Not sure what people's thoughts on the whole armbands and Wales, well, not being allowed, but choosing not to because they might get a yellow card. I think Harry Kane was the same for England. Bit ridiculous, I don't think. It would make more of a news story because now they've told them that you could get booking. I'm not sure what would happen for the England Wales game. Whether both captains will just take a booking, and say if one of them gets sent off, will the other team just get another player sent off or something, even them up or something? Will they have some kind of pact that way? That's what I'm just thinking. But I think mad and crazy things. But yeah, because no Wales and England are pretty. I'm not sure how close in soccer wise. Maybe there is that huge rivalry, but I think for something like that, they might come together. But I'm not sure what the ban is then. If is it one game at one? Say if you get 2 yellows, is that a one match ban for the World Cup or? I'm just waiting for them to show a Mexican wave, or maybe they won't want to show a Mexican wave because they might show the empty seats. Yeah, but I'm sure the Americans will try to get a Mexican wave going here. Don't know what people's thoughts on the whole thing of having this in the winter. Well, winter in northern hemisphere and kind of summer in southern hemisphere, but kind of change for the norm. Maybe this was a bad idea doing it live when there was 2 others. I didn't know about Chadios. I think I had mine scheduled before I seen Spice and Easy's. I think when I seen Wales as having a match. Obviously, I'm from the Republic of Ireland. Ireland are not qualified. Gonna be watching these matches anyhow. Maybe I should have got someone from Wales or something. Would have been. Yeah. The England match, I think Scott and Chris and Dave are doing I think that's on Friday. I'm not too sure. I'm not what the schedule is like. I think I have another one scheduled. I'll probably do more. They'll probably be off the cuff. Hopefully, I might be getting better broadband. Hopefully, they are working in the area again. This is a part of the national broadband in Ireland to roll out. So I live in the middle of the countryside. Currently use satellite broadband, which is okay, but it's very limiting. There's one, well, I'm with one company and there's no point changing. They're basically nearly all the same prices. Limitation is on my data usage. So hopefully I might be able to get a better plan. I don't want to really change my plan. Yeah, in case they come back and I'm stuck with a 12-month plan now, and then the actual fixed fiber broadband comes. So this is showing how exciting the game is when I'm talking about broadband and connections. I'm not sure if anyone's seen the So just a free against Wales. So it didn't give me a yellow card. That was a late tackle. Wasn't a yellow card, free kick, maybe edge. So it's really hard when there's no one watching. You try and think of things to say. So as beer lovers or beer people have only used got the vocation beers. I still have two left. Coconut, which is the Bounty one. I think that review, I'm not sure it was out today or is it out tomorrow. It's out someday anyhow. Or it could be Wednesday. I'll look here. I'm terrible with these. Okay, I think it was the sweets today. Was it the celebrations? Yeah, I think celebrations come out today. This has to be the most riveting live stream ever to happen on YouTube. If you hit the dislike button and report, since I'm not in the chat, I can't do it to myself. What's today? Today is the 21st. So tomorrow is the Bounty or the Imperial beer from Vocation, them special releases. That was a really, really good beer. Very drinkable. Really drinkable. Bit on the expensive side, but it was present. So maybe with one of their beers, I might do a joint review. I'm looking to do a joint review with maybe someone in the beer world that has the beer. So I have to get onto that. Hopefully have another interview lined up with someone from Ireland, so that's good. Not really in the whole beer scene, but kind of in the beer scene, which is also good. They seem interesting. I need to get back out and messaging people about other reviews or people on for interviews. Where's going forward here? You should be able to control it. You loads of space, Ramsey. Yeah. I know there is some people kind of boycotting the World Cup because all different situations, human rights, migrant workers, deaths, corruption, bribery, money, all of that. For them, it's on. The players are playing. Games are on. I'm going to watch them anyhow. This is what I watched on YouTube and Free Sports on free to air. That's what I watch. Don't have Netflix or any other accounts. I'm kind of sick of using questionable sources of watching other material. So free dodgy sources, let's say. So what if anyone's watching the game? What's people's thoughts on it so far? It's kind of petering. I don't know. Are the USA kind of running out of ideas? Are they trying to tire Wales or trying to break them down? Or have Wales kind of figured USA out and kind of covering them? But they're playing very defensive and they're getting it extremely hard to get out. Yeah, so if you're in the chat or if you're watching, pop a comment or dislike, report. They all really count. Have people who are watching been seeing at the other games? Yeah, the England game today, I saw the first half, and I was listening to Scott and Chris the Butcher and Blue Gun Man. That was another watch along, and I was watching the game. Didn't see the second half, saw the first half. Um, so I'm just going to keep looking over to get a comment now. See if we're on actual world watch. What's people's thoughts on the whole Ronaldo situation? It'd be interesting to see. I'm not sure when Portugal's first game is. Um, himself and Fernandez, things like that. I'm guessing they're being patched up some way. So let's go World Cup fixtures. Um, World Cup fixtures. This is the most exciting stream you'll ever see on YouTube. Yeah, so as I'm watching the game, what's your thoughts? Who's going to win the World Cup? Argentina, France for me. Nice to see France in the first game. See, um, they can blow hot or cold. Sorry about this if anyone's watching. So Argentina, Saudi Arabia tomorrow, Denmark, Tanzania, Mexico. Is there 4 games tomorrow? Oh, there's 4 games tomorrow. France, Australia. So I might do France, Australia. See what data I have left. Um, Portugal. Or have Portugal qualified? They have. So Portugal, Ghana is on the 24th. Is that the first game? Um, yeah, let's see the table. Let's see the pictures. Yeah, this has got to be riveting. Kind of, if I wasn't doing a live stream, I might actually switch this because it's kind of gone to a 4-3-3 now. That's what kind of way it's doing. A flat 4-3, 3-3 kind of. Okay. Nah, don't, free kick is not. It's not a yellow card. That's what I'm saying from a neutral sense, and that's what I think. Anyhow, be very rough to get a yellow card for that. It was clumsy and late for them. Yeah. So I think there's one person watching. Thanks for watching. Are you watching the game? Who are you? And you're gone. I do love this. I do love the little counter which tells you if there's people watching or not. Kind of goes up and down. Well, for me anyhow, goes from 0 to 1 in a split second. Um, half an hour gone or 33 minutes gone. It's very lackluster, personally. Um, I don't know what pressure's going. Sorry, I'm talking to come there on television. Um, here we go. Nah, it was always too much pace in that. I think the next one is the USA Canada, isn't it? Is that 26 or 25? Not too sure. Yeah, because I think the Euros, because the Republic of Ireland and England, Scotland, Northern goal, USA goal, 1-0. There we go, opening goal. There we go, let's change the banner. Let's go edit. Has been coming. There we go, 1-0. Wales on the break here now after letting in the goal. Oh, that was way overshot. Ball in for Wales. First attacking. Wales have to come out now. They have to go for it, or not go for it. They have to show something. You've got 8 minutes left before halftime. You're 1-0 down. Do you hunker up and try to get to halftime? It was a good goal, I think. Wales defence just finally creaked. Anyone drinking anything? Anyone up to anything? How was everyone's weekend? Yeah, so 1-0. Wales have been kind of disappointing. I'm guessing they're kind of dependent on their two, Ramsey and Gareth Bale. I know there's other good players in the time, Reece James. But yeah, Gareth Bale is 34. Ramsey's got to be in the high 30s as well. So their last chance for a major tournament. Yeah. So any questions or any thoughts? Who do you think's going to win the World Cup? So Gareth Bale's going to get a yellow card. That to me didn't even touch him. That's not a yellow card. That's a perfect tackle. That's it. That's both hook, line, and sinker. He's been giving out these yellow cards a bit too easy. I'll give two to the USA. They were far too easy, and this one was. I think someone could get sent off in this game. I think. So USA shot and goal. Keeper easily gets it. 40 minutes gone. 40 minutes, 16 seconds. 1-0 USA. Free kick Wales. I think USA would be happy to get this half over, get in. You're 1-0 up. You know Wales are going to have to come out and try to get a goal somehow. Who are you going to change? Maybe what's the tactics? Wales just can't. Wales don't have much. Haven't had one shot on goal yet. I don't think they've floated a few balls in, but they've been overshot for unable to control. So they have wasted their chances so far. Wales going forward again. They can't get that final ball to when they're going forward. Just seems to go awry. I know they're usually playing to one man up, pinging the ball up to one man. They need to have a second person coming in behind the person if the ball goes loose. That's my thoughts. Hey then, Vanessa. Thanks for joining. I'm not sure how long you were there. Just watching the USA Wales game, World Cup. I'm not sure if you're a fan of soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. USA are winning. If you have any, so they're beating Wales 1-0. They seem to be on top of the match. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Got any questions or you want to ask anything? Any thoughts? I know it's Thanksgiving there. Is it the end of the week? Tuesday, isn't it? 26th, is it? Because I think Black Friday or something's on end of the week. Retailers here now have Black Friday for some strange reason. I don't know why. Seems to go on for the whole of end of November. Advertising kind of Black Friday things and all that. USA are well on top. Vanessa, I'd say they should easily beat Wales. I said maybe 2-0. Yes, Thursday, Thanksgiving. Should make this right. I've been busy baking. All right. So what are you baking? What's the traditional baking for Thanksgiving? Is it pumpkin pie or some of them? Are you having a turkey as well? Yeah, I can't bake. I burn water. That's how good my baking is. So you would not want to let me near a kitchen because it'll just you go hungry. What's your thoughts on Donald Trump coming back, or Do you think he will come back? Pumpkin pie. It's really small on my laptop. It's a pie. Sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes. How do you make your mashed potatoes? I hope plenty of butter. Plenty of butter and cream. Only way to make proper mashed potatoes, but that's my unhealthy way to make them. Yeah, pies aren't a big thing over here. Well, maybe not in my family anyhow. Not American pies like that anyhow. Be interested to see your chocolate pie. I may look at a picture. It's a very sweet chocolate pie. What sort of chocolate? Is it dark chocolate or kind of milk chocolate? I'm gonna have to search chocolate pie Thanksgiving. Let's see, can we see any pictures of it? I'm curious now. I do sometimes have a sweet tooth, but sometimes I don't. It's unusual. It's a chocolate pie. Hopefully that'll get me America. Maybe I'll put in. Yeah. So thanks for joining, Vanessa. I really appreciate it. We'll go recipe. Let's see what. Oh, looks more like a moose. Maybe it's the only one I'm searching. That's what you're saying. What peel? Sorry, I'm blind as a bat without glasses. Boiled and soft. Yeah, that sounds nice, Vanessa. Yeah, that sounds weird. You definitely get the my vote for that. Then you could just put a big bowl of that in front of me, and I'd be happy. Yeah, so you can put a big bowl of the mash and the sweet potato. Just put them two bowls in front of me if I ever come around to you, and I'll be happy then. You can just leave me alone. I'll gladly eat them. That's not the Irish potato coming out in me, but yeah. So I will say happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you between now and then. Hope you and your family have a nice holiday. I really appreciate you hopping in or joining or asking questions. I know is it Chario and Chario was doing a live watch along with this as well, and I think is it Joey? Joey is joining them. I really should have got someone lined up, someone to do this with me. Have someone to talk to. Have you any thoughts on the World Cup or soccer being held in Qatar, or any of the human rights, or has this all passed you? Oh, yeah. I travelled over there. New York. See, if you travel over, I have to make the food. But that's the Irish in me. I couldn't clearly have you make food if you travelled over, or if I travelled over to you. I could be reading things wrong. So half time. Yeah, would be a pleasure, Vanessa, if you ever come over to meet you. I might kill you if I make some food, but we can work something out. Yeah. So like I was saying, what's your thoughts on the comeback of Donald Trump, or do you have any political thoughts? Okay, need to get glasses when I'm doing this. I've little to say about Qatar. Those Arab countries impose. Yeah, okay, that's fine enough. Any thoughts on Donald Trump then? Or American politics? I know you had your midterms, was it 3 or 4 weeks ago? Not sure else. Have you written your letter to Santi, or is Santi missing your house? Have passport and space available. Right on the yes, basically free flights. Okay, that's cool. So is that for all former veterans? They can get free flights on certain military. Gaucho states are passing on white folks. Oh God. The Gaucho states are passing on white folks. All right. Sorry if I'm misreading your comments. It's just my dyslexia. So get mixed up some words in my head, but I understand what you're saying. Me reading out stuff is not 100% perfect, but I understand it. Turn the sound down. No. Yeah, I can. Where? All right. Yeah, sorry, I get mixed up about which part you're in. I do apologize. Should put the comment when I read it. Personal. Yeah. No, never. You should live your own life, let other people on with theirs. No problem getting involved. We're only here for a short time. Yeah, that should be a nice trip. I ran doing one trip, or doing a few trips, like come to Ireland, go to England, or go England, Ireland, then come back and do Italy, or never been to Italy. Would like to go someday. I should take the opportunity. It's not too far. But saying that, getting the money, getting the finances. I haven't even been to England too much. What part of England do you think of going to? London, or trying to go up north, or what part of Ireland? Which parts are you planning to travel to? Okay, bring up comments properly. Oh, that shouldn't open. Sorry about this. Oh, that's cool. Let's close this. Don't know why it's opened. Some parts can I want to. Yeah, there's lots of them around. Just do your research. If you want any help, you could message me privately. I can help you with here. They probably are. Yeah, sure. Italy would be famous for their kind of their manufacturing, things like that. Your famous universities, I can't visit without motivation. You can. Most of them are open. So Trinity in Dublin is opened. The Book of Kells is in the library, so you can visit the library section. There's parts open. Most of them, they're not. No one's going to be stopping you. There's open parts soon. You know, once you're not over obvious, like you can walk around the main areas. If you do your research on parts, and you'll get into most universities and walk around, and even if you message some people around, you might get talking to people, some of the students. They'll bring you around, or they'll show you parts if you want to. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, there should be tours to them. Mentor, I was there. Yeah, I understand. I might read the words out properly. I just my. So when you're thinking of coming over, what part? Next summer or New Year sometime, is it, or have you any definite plans? Is it? You could let me know. Lovely to meet up with you and some of your family if you want. Um, uh, not for. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. If we're still kind of connecting on YouTube in 2025, still would love to meet up. Officially retired. Also, nice retirement holiday. Yeah. Well, that's something to look forward to, something to build to. Something would be nice. Something to look forward to when you retire. Hopefully, we won't be as expensive a country to visit, and that when you come, we're pretty expensive at the moment. I think the only thing that's helping is the transfer rate or the conversion rate is pretty high at the moment. So just expect everything to be expensive when you get over here. That's all I can tell you. But you can use Ireland as a good hub. You say if you're going to go to England and then go to Italy, or vice versa. Flights from Ireland to Italy shouldn't be too expensive if that's where you're going to plan. And even if you want to come back, come back from Italy to Ireland and even get just a transfer. If I get hired by the Department of Defense Education. Oh. Okay. Come back to this one. Or visit one country at a time. All right. Yeah, I think it's nice to visit one that you're not rushing, and you take in the culture of one country at a time. Because even if you go to England, England's huge. We say because you've got Scotland and Wales, which are completely different. You know, going from say England, you go to the Midlands, go down south. It's a huge country, huge. Even traveling, getting places, you nearly have to have a car. If you come to Ireland, you hiring a car is just essential. So they're about to kick off our second half here. I think Wales are making a change. If you're interested, Vanessa. Okay, no problem. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. No, I really appreciate joining and making comments, Vanessa. Just get back to the kitchen. No problem. I'll be here for another 50 minutes anyhow. Really appreciate your comments and talking to me. Come on, Wales have ball. Get the ball. Play it in. So, whoever's watching, thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. 47 minutes gone, 2 minutes second half. Wales on the attack. Now my computer wants to reset for some reason. That's an open wrap for now. Yeah, so like I said, 47 minutes gone. 2 minutes into the second half. Free kick to Wales. They just look a bit lackluster, Wales. I don't know. I think this is going to be just a step too far for Wales. Just wondering, will USA seem to have their not putting any pressure on, inviting Wales onto them, conserving energy. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Sunfish, is it? Sorry, I have to go really close. I have no glass on. Thanks for joining. The game is 1-0 to the USA. If you're interested in the soccer or football, we're just starting the second half, 3 minutes in. If you're watching the game, put in the comments what do you think. Yeah, thanks for hello. I don't think there's too many other people in, but thanks for saying hello. Are you watching the match? Have you interested? Any interest in this match? What part of the world are you from? I really sorry. I don't recognize the channel. I don't recognize you, but thanks for joining. So it's just Wales is at a corner. There was a free kick for challenge on the goalkeeper, I believe. Looked a bit easy, simple for me, but yeah. So, have you got any questions? Got any thoughts? Anything you want to say? So, Tim Reid for USA just got a yellow card for a challenge card. Bale trying to be real, but I really Okay, if you've got machines running and can't hear me, no problem. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Got any questions, just put it in the chat. Hopefully it's not something on my end that you can't hear. Okay, if you can't hear, you can't hear, no problem. I'll keep you updated on the score, at least. It's at the bottom of the screen. I really appreciate joining them. Yeah, so again, Wales have it at the back. They're playing it forward. These forward long balls are not working. They haven't worked since the start. You need to play it up to a tall person, and he needs to be able to knock it down to the ball one too. Something like that. That's what I do for a long ball. But yeah. Well, they're kind of getting into it. They're knocking the ball around here. But I'm not just how much is that USA are sitting back more, inviting the Wales onto them. Again, these final passes when they go up to the forwards just don't seem to be working. They just don't seem to be on the ball. So again, Wales knocking around, trying to get some sort of opening. The USA, I've seen they're physically stronger. They're well. Wales just don't seem as physical as them, and they're able to force them off the ball a bit more. The Wales-England game should be interesting. I think England will just have too much room this time, unless they've got some plan or some. I think the final was a 7-1 for the game this one. I saw the first half it was 3-0 at halftime, I believe. I should know these things. I should be prepared. Go check this out for today. Today. Again, Wales kind of trying to. They're knocking it around the field. They can't get it. They can't get to the forwards. They go from the backs to mid, and they're just not able to get to that forward line. USA are sitting back and trying to invite them on. So England around today was 6-2. So I had 7 in my head somewhere. Netherlands 2-0 against Senegal. And we currently USA 1-0 against Wales. I think there's 4 games tomorrow, I believe. Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Denmark, Tunisia, Mexico, Poland, France, Australia. France-Australia should be an interesting game. Just to see how France are ready for the game. Not sure how I know they've lost Pogba, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure if they've lost anyone else to injury. But do you think? No, fair to. I'm not sure where Australia are ranked. the world. But consider it must be in the top 40 anyhow. Then I said they're in the top 20. Are they Australia? They should be. So Australia are ranked. Where are Australia? Take me here to find this now. Should just search Australia instead of going for world rankings. Australia are 38, if I'm right. Yeah, so Australia are 38. I thought they would have been higher. And France must be top 10, are they? It's been a while since I've seen these rankings. They don't. Australia are fourth. Okay, so I was being a bit naive and too enthusiastic, I think, there. Yeah, so I've been watching or not watching. What do you think? Who's going to win the World Cup? 56 minutes gone here. I will get another drink for myself. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, anyone. So anyone got any favourites for the World Cup? Anyone got any? Do you think Messi will finally complete his trilogy? Defensive line breaks. This is not. That is not a tactic. That is not a stat. And Williams played into the ball. He should have got it. Wasn't for you. It was going for the back post. Wales with their first good attacking. Oh, too far, too far, too far. Way too far in. Way, way too far. That was Wales' best attacking game. Now they're gone. The one thing I noticed is they're not showing many stats now, unless there's just no stats to show. But usually they show possession stats every 10 minutes. I know it's ITV, I have it on. I can't switch it to another. I'll probably miss a goal now. Yeah, let's see what these have any stats. So I'm switching it to an Irish station. Half an hour gone, or an hour gone. Wales seem to be growing into this. They just need to get that one chance, and I think they might be able to get to knock a goal in or get that goal, get an equaliser, force USA to come on to them. Because USA have been took the foot off the pedal here in the second half. They have been doing the bare minimum, I think. But that's only my thoughts. They're worth nothing. Yeah, so if anyone's watching got any questions or want anything to ask me any questions, I'm terrible at reading things, so I could get mixed up. So it could be very amusing if I get things mixed up. Okay, so USA play ball in. I think it was going down anyhow. Don't think there was much. So it's that final ball. Maybe I'll go to my friend Google, and Google will be able to tell me match stats. Wales versus USA match stats. I know it should be the other way around, but so we have 3 shots for USA, 1 on target, 3 shots for Wales, none on target, 60% to 40% possession, 414 passings, 301, 88% for USA accuracy, 79 for 10 fouls for USA, 6 for Wales, 3 yellows for USA, 2 for Wales, 1 offside for USA, 3 corners, 2 corners for so win predictability is 74% Google saying for USA, 5 for Wales. Oh, Wales should have scored there. "64 minutes gone. Wales had a brilliant opportunity there from a free kick. Oh, that was too high. Oh, Wales had another opportunity. It's just too high. Oh, he's going for the back post. He's just too high. He should have headed it down. That was just. Wales are coming into this. Do they have enough? Not sure if there's anyone watching or anyone taking part. If you would like to make a comment or say something or have a question, or me ask you a question. Anything's possible. So, 65 minutes gone. USA attacking, going forward. Whatever we want to say. Wales win the ball back, going forward down the left-hand side. Gareth Bale just pushed off the ball there. So, anyone got any questions? Anyone want to ask anything? What's everyone up to? What's everyone thinking of the game if you're watching? Wales had a little bit of a purple patch there. Missed opportunity. You gotta take them opportunities. You don't get too many of them. Been a tight game. Accidental challenge that the USA into the. Yeah, I think it's getting away from Wales. They need to get their heads down now, and they need to possession pressure. I know I'm saying this season is very easy, but that's what you got to do. So the commentators in this are saying Gareth Bale's not 100%, and maybe he should be changed. I'm not sure what that. So I'm not being rude or anything. What's everyone thinking of the game? Not the best game in the world, but some of the group games are not 100%. I think USA, it was a good opportunity, but they've been doing nothing in the second half, really. They're happy with 1-0. That's my opportunity. So Wales going forward here and lose the ball. That final third is. So 70 minutes gone, 20 minutes to go. USA player down, so USA put out the ball. So don't mind me if I'm not paying attention to the camera. So 71 minutes gone, people watching. Wales, USA just kick it back to the goalkeeper after the person went down. Player went down and the ball was put out. Sorry if I'm not saying this right. So 72 minutes now. Wales going forward, and just that midfield and forward third, they keep losing it. So USA attacking the box. Oh, nearly with a goal there. Hi then, James. Thanks for the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining. I love your support, and thanks for your support to other channels. You've been an amazing inspiration and really helped other channels of mine. Yeah, thanks, James. Thanks for saying hi to everyone. Really appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. Got any questions? Want to say anything? Really appreciate it. I'm open to it. Not sure if you're into soccer or football. I think James are out to America, if I'm not corrected. So USA are playing Wales in their first game in the World Cup in the group. They're winning 1-0. Seem to be emptying the benches now. They're making their final substitutions. There's 17 minutes of regular time left. Yeah. So I haven't got any other questions. Sorry, I'm kind of making notes for my next video, and I'm doing this as well. A couple of the USA players are being told by the referee they're getting substituted to get off a little faster, not for time wasting. Got 16 minutes left. I think that's a bit childish not to be time wasting. I think we need to get a stop clock in soccer or football where if the ball's out of play or if it's stopped, the clock is stopped. You can still add on time, but it's done in other sports. It's done in rugby. Don't know how it can't be done in soccer. The same technology, especially for tournaments and big matches. That's my thoughts, anyhow. So, if you wouldn't, anyone that's watching, if you wouldn't mind to hit the like or dislike button, report or no report, doesn't really make a difference. It all counts as shares for the YouTube algorithm. Don't like asking, but since I'm not there in the chat myself, I can't ask myself to do it. So again, like I said, I'm only making notes for my next video. I'm watching the game as well. If you have any questions, if any thoughts, if anything really exciting happens, I'll inform you. Wales on attack. Yeah, so any questions, any thoughts? So don't be shy. So American attack, Wales get the ball up and they knock it out for going to be corner to the USA. So who's watching the game? What's everyone's thoughts? I know the announcers on my television, or where I'm watching announced. I have it so low I couldn't hear how many's at it. Interesting to see what the official figures for attendance at these games will be. So USA corner, they knock it out behind. They missed the chance to get a goal. I don't know, that kind of spelled the first, that started the second half where Wales were kind of on top. Has kind of gone now, and it's looking unlikely that they're going to get a goal here. Maybe I'll give them the Commodores curse and now they'll score a goal, which I would be happy. Nice to see a fellow country, a close country, since Republic of Ireland's not there, doing well. Not that Ireland wouldn't have close links to the United States. Just didn't. Wales just need someone. They need a forward. So there's free kick to USA. I think some player went down and kind of missed it. 2 screens. I missed things from them. So Wales make a substitution. So 12 minutes gone, or 12 minutes to go. 1-0 to USA. I think this is where it's going to finish. So USA mistakenly put out over the sideline, so it's going to be throw to Wales. Maybe they can get forward here and they can go all the way back to the defender. Like, that's keep pressure on here. Like, these long balls have not worked. Maybe it'll work now. How did they keep that in play? But they're nearly back at halfway line. Penalty Wales. Will it be VAR check this? Gareth Bale's going for the ball. USA brought him down. Penalty Wales. Oh yeah, definite penalty. USA come from behind and take out Gareth Bale. Nowhere near the ball. Doesn't get the ball. Gareth Bale will have a chance to score a World Cup goal here. I'm guessing it's going to be Gareth Bale. I'm nervous. I can't even look at this now. Don't know why. I've no real allegiance to Wales. I've no allegiance to USA. USA have been taken. So over the last 8 penalties Wales have got, they've scored 6 and missed 2. 1 I think has been saved and 1 went over the bar. I think for the World Cup, you're not allowed to leave the line. Gareth Bale taking a penalty. 81 minutes gone. Can he score? This is the one opportunity. Penalty 1-0 or 1-1 Wales, USA. Let's make that 1-1. He just smashed that. Gareth Bale just absolutely smashed that. Go for it now. 8 minutes left. USA are going to be tick. Go for it. Go get the second goal. Go win it. If you're going to qualify for the last 16, if you're going to try come second or first in the group, I'm not saying that they're going to win the group. This is it. Go for it. Probably 10 minutes left at a time. I think, or do you just shrivel up and hope for a draw, which would be really. So Wales have the ball back after the kickoff. They go back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it back up to halfway line, out on the side. Let's go to the Google predicts, because Google was saying there was only 27 before. I think it was less. So the win predictability is USA 17% now, Wales 14, draw 69. That's some difference. Wales have had 5 shots and 1 on target. Wales have had 6, 2 on target. Possession is 58 to 42, 476 to 363 on passes. If anyone got all them stat numbers, just Google it. That's what I'm using. So USA knock it out. Wales going forward, so it's going to be a throw to the Wales. So 6 minutes to go of regular time. I'd say there'll be 2 minutes of added. That's what I'm thinking. So throw to Wales as they go forward. Yeah, so what's everyone's thoughts? Do you think Wales can get a second goal here? Do you think it's going to finish 1-1? I think USA will pop up now and they'll probably get one dying minutes. Five minutes left in regular. Oh, into the box. So Wales bring out defence. USA get it off him. My lovely description of words for the. So USA are on the attack here, put into box. Drink. Sorry, phone call. I have to answer it. Sorry for going. So we've got nearly 67 minutes played. 67 minutes played, I said. So I'm saying 5 minutes. Going to be 2 minutes from out of time, I think. So this is kind of step back for the USA, I think. Maybe they made too much changes. They thought they had the game 1-0. That quick throw from Wales got the ball into the box, got USA kind of off stable. There was no one in the box there for Wales. It was popped in. So free kick to USA. Can someone stop the keeper on the way out there? 88 minutes gone. USA on the break here. They're just outside the Wales box. Oh, Wales going forward here. Brilliant pass. Oh, that was terrible. I know he was under pressure. He had two defenders, but he should have done. I know he couldn't have done, but oh, that's a clumsy challenge. That could be yellow card. Is it free kick to USA? Wales clear down with cramp. Oh, that's a yellow card. I think he just nowhere near the ball late. $89 minutes. Yeah, I think they're going to use stretch here now to get the player off. So I'm guessing we're going to have another minute of extra time. I don't know who's getting booed. Are the USA booing? Must be the USA. I hear booing from the side. He got cramp. What can you do? It's genuine cramp. He made a challenge. No. There's no way there's 9 minutes out of time here. No way is there 9 minutes out of time. 9 minutes out of time. Where the hell did 9 minutes come from out of time? There wasn't that much stopping, were there? Yep, 9 minutes out of time. USA in attack here. We wanted a 9 up. Yeah, Aaron Ramsey for Wales is down. He made a very, very committed challenge. He won the ball, but so another change for Wales. So this probably added another 30 seconds of that. So we have 2 minutes on the clock gone for the 9. You can't commend with the Wales commitment here. Players are well committed. So I think it's Gareth Thomas is coming on. I think that's his name, 22. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% familiar with the. So 3 minutes to all gone, 6 to go. I don't know where I was going with my 2 minutes. So Wales goalkeeper, just it was a long ball, plays it out. And Wales have it up here going forward. Going into the corner with it, trying to buy some time maybe. Played into the ball. Wales with cramp. There's another player limping around. They're feeling it. This. This is not going to stop at 9 minutes, I don't think. There's going to be extra. I think there's actually been 3 subs now, and out of time alone with cramp for Wales. That's my thoughts, anyhow. So I'm guessing there's going to be more than 9 minutes added on. Free to USA, clumsy challenge there by Wales. Be hard to see. I think a draw is fair here. I don't think either team have been overly dominant or repressive in so if anyone's going to get this, I think it's going to be USA. But what do I know? I don't know. I'm just talking to myself. You're the only one here on me. Have you been watching the game? Yeah. The 9 minutes out of time, all the Wales players seem to be going down with cramp. I think, that's what I'm seeing anyhow. It'd be disappointing if Wales lose it now. I don't think USA deserve to win. Did you watch the England game, or did you get to see some of the England game or highlights? What do you think of it? Were you working? Did you see the match the Qatar game yesterday? These comments just only home didn't have a chance. You didn't miss anything, Alan. This game wasn't a good game. I saw the first half of the England game. It wasn't that good. England looked poor. But what would I know about football? Seen the. Yeah. I still can't get over the amount of empty seats in the stadium. I know this is a USA Wales game, maybe not. So there's a USA player down. Wales are not putting the ball out. Americans are not happy with that, but sure. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to your comments. What's that? What's the tickets? Tickets issued to empty seats. Yeah, I don't know what's the. Maybe too expensive. Maybe not enough. The ticket touts weren't able to get enough from. Because seemingly, I think all the matches were sold out. So maybe just too expensive. Maybe people didn't bother going over. Oh, is that right? I was wondering what was going on because there's a lot of empty seats there. They read out the attendance area on there. I missed it, but surprisingly, do you think the ticket would be done by FIFA? I think it would be working to be well able to handle the tickets. So we're nearly up to 9 minutes, but I'm guessing he's going to add on another minute. Issue with all the games today. Oh, really? That shows how much out of the loop I've been. Didn't hear anything like that. You think to be more. Hopefully they'll be able to fix it for tomorrow then. If there's having problems with scanning tickets or whatever then, or downloading tickets that the sites are crashing. So oh, that could have been, if Gareth Bale got that away, that could have been interesting. Keeper was out. Ball came to Gareth Bale halfway line. That could have been very interesting. We're 10 minutes now. Looking forward to the Christmas. Yeah, should be really interesting. Alan. So there we go. Game over. 1-1. Thanks, Alan, for joining. Really appreciate it. I'll send you more information about the live Saturday week. I'll get more things organized for it during the week. I'll send you more information. But I'm going to end the live there now. Thanks to everyone who dropped in, asked questions, asked, liked, shared, disliked, reported, all of that. I really appreciate it. Until the next live, which I don't know when will happen. I really appreciate it. Bye, everyone. Game over. Yeah, thanks, Alan. I'll see you next time. My voice is kind of going. Bye, everyone.